Greetings, fellow slingers. Welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. It is I, your trusted DM, Brian. You know, it's been a while since the other Hard Slingers and I have graced the table of judgment in the Rage Room. With the ban on non-essential businesses, and Roll the Hard 20 being one of those, it's kind of kept us apart. Well, just the other day, Koosh and I got together via Skype, and we talked about all that went on behind the curtain for book one of our Carrion Crown run-through. And then it occurred to me, why not run something totally theater of the mind by way of Skype? Obviously, the audio is not up to our Rage Room standard, so we wouldn't release Carrion Crown Book 2 this way, but why not run something else for you, fellow slingers? We came to the understanding that, although we wouldn't be able to use maps and minis with each other online, mostly because I have no desire to learn another application with everything that's been going on, Theater of the Mind is basically how the show is received by all of you. Yeah, we may have the minis and the maps at the table of judgment, but this show has to always come across as Theater of the Mind. So, if all of you can withstand the occasional audio drop and Koosh's random robot voice as he DMs us, I would like to present to all of you, in its raw presentation, The Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, Session 1. Avoid legal snags. Tell the people you're recording them.
Is that what Skype just told you?
Yeah, that was my header. Whatever.
Oh man. All right, I got it up now. This stuff's here.
Ready to lead us? Ready for me to lead you in, or you want to lead us in? What do you want to do here?
No, I have no idea what the hell you say at the start of the show.
Hey, knock it off.
Yeah, Koosh, knock it off.
No, I was talking to Cobber.
You're looking like you're looking at him again.
I don't know how everyone's placed on the screen. How do I get my bigger box?
Raise your right hand.
Everyone's is a little bit different.
Junior, raise your right hand.
This corner.
Okay, he's to your right. Nick is right below you. Nick is below you.
I'm below.
Yeah.
Junior.
All right.
You're right near his holy symbol. Greetings, fellow slingers, and welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast. We have us a nice episode. We're going to be doing this completely Theater of the Mind on our Skype channel, and I'm not your trusted DM tonight. I'm just trusted player Brian, and I'm going to leave us over to your trusted DM for this session. Take it,
I
Koosh.
would prefer untrustworthy DM, Koosh, and I intend to kill at least half of you.
There's only three of us, so your math is already fallible at this point.
No. What you don't know is I like to round up. No. I am going to be running today an adventure from Ghosts of Saltmarsh called The Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, which is from way back when. So this is from back in the time when Gary Gygax tried to kill everyone.
Fix your mic, Koosh. You still sound like you're talking through an alternator or something like that.
All right. Does this change anything?
You got two wires coming out of your head now instead of one.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't even the mic.
That's not the mic?
No, the mic's in the car.
He had the mic part on his ear already.
This is a volume controller.
Oh, you know what? That's the problem then. Because as soon as you started messing with the volume controller, it came back.
Yeah, I can hear that too. There's nothing I can do. Or it could just be internet connection.
No.
I think it's just internet connection, man.
It's that shitty headset.
I don't know. I think it's the internet.
Tell us about the secrets of Saltmarsh. Sinister secrets of Saltmarsh.
All right. Anyway. So, 1 second here. Wait, does this sound better or no?
Sounds a little better.
Sounds a little bit better? All right. You guys are sounding a little bit robotic to me, so I'm worried I'm sounding robotic.
Tom Rex.
No, we're fine.
All right.
I can't hear you, man.
Yeah. So the adventure starts with Tonrex telling everyone in the party a story. Okay. So when we last ended one of our regular episodes, we had the adventurers getting ready to leave Ravengrow after being able to exorcise ghosts at the prison. But our adventure here starts elsewhere with another group of adventurers, 3 adventurers to be exact, and they've got ghost problems of their own. So before we get started, can we go around and have everyone introduce their character? And we'll start with Junior and then go alphabetical.
All right.
Let's start with the letter J, and then we're going to go alphabetical.
No, I know the secret of the real alphabet that goes within the party.
All right. My character's name is Allison, and he is a dragonborn paladin. He comes from a noble family. He's young, very inexperienced, and he is on a quest to pretty much hear his god tell him what his purpose of life is, and by doing that, he has to complete certain tasks.
Well done.
It's too big for this adventure, but go on to Brian.
I am playing Ellis Carter. Ellis the Starter Carter. I am a human rogue of questionable descent and progress, and I would like nothing more than just to say what happens at the edge of my twin blades.
Nice. All right.
And I'm looking for love as well.
All these sound like Tinder dating profiles, so I think you guys are...
I was thinking like the old dating game, like from the 70s. And I'll let you hold my banana as I pull it out of my sheath.
All right, contestant number 3. Please describe your character.
Well, my name is Dorian. I'm an elven warlock. I like long walks on the beaches.
All right.
Being, Dorian, he's roughly about 250 years old. He doesn't know exactly how old he is. Doesn't have a good idea. But he has long white hair, dark piercing black eyes. And he's got like a slender build to him. He's not really like built or anything like that. He's just kind of just lanky. And he walks with a slight limp from an injury he had many years ago.
Because he's a thug.
He says I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, yeah. So it sounds like Dorian is the best equipped for this adventure if he really does like long walks on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. I haven't even told you my alignment yet. Dorian's going down.
All right. So the 3 of you have been brought towards the shores of Saltmarsh by your patron, Gellin Prime Water, and you know him from a previous job you took from him. What you know about Gellin is that he used to be a pirate, and he's using his riches now to buy up businesses and other pieces of property to advance his wealth. On your last job, he had you clean out a bar, which was the standard fare of cleaning rats, what other monsters may be in there. But now he's asked the 3 of you to sort of step up your game and exercise a haunted house that he has bought on the cheap. And part of those savings he's promised to pass on to you. He said if the 3 of you are able to clear out the house, inform him that it has been cleared out, and then upon inspection, he will award each of you 100 gold pieces. And so that's what's brought you to Saltmarsh. He told you that the house is just a short walk away from the town itself. It is located on a cliff, and you have now found yourself at a fork in the road on your way to Saltmarsh. There are two paths. The path to the left winds back towards the way you came, but follows along the cliff edge and ends at a hill with a dilapidated house atop of it. The road to the right takes you towards what looks to be the city of Saltmarsh. There is a stone gate around the city, and from over it you can see triangular rooftops made of wood. Which direction would you guys like to go?
Well, it definitely sounds like, according to what Galen said, we should take the left road. What do you say there?
Yeah.
You, lizard man.
Ah,
No, the other lizard
Little.
man.
he's old and scaly, but he's not a lizard.
You ashy.
You're just ashy. I say we go around. We'll take
You
the
want to
left.
go on the left? You want to go to the house?
The coast.
Well, yeah.
Around the
Well,
ridge.
it might be the house we're looking for. I think we should go to the house. Anybody else have any objections?
No.
Now, as you look on me, I've got scars all about my face. I got this greasy long hair and scraggly beard that's patchy because of scars that the hair won't grow through. My arms are all scabbed up and stuff. Just somebody that's been through the ringer. Probably on the back end of the ringer, though.
How tall are you? Because I imagine you as a short little thing.
He's probably like 5'5". He's got a one of those attitudes, you know. He's just this little weaselly guy. He's not buff or anything. He's just his clothing. It's all like almost gray, but it had once started out black. But it just from not having another change of clothes, you know, just tattered and worn out, mostly dirty, and just, you know, the knees have been patched to the point where there's nothing left to patch, and he's just got this chip on his shoulder. Hey, let's go to the left, I'll say. Gonna go to the left. What, are you afraid? Let's do this. Yeah, what the dog said.
All right.
Who's Copper playing?
Copper, he's my pet companion.
All right, perfect. Well, I think this is also a good time for you guys to get in character descriptions, physical descriptions, if you want to get them in.
All right. Allison is a 6'7", medium build. So he's like 180 pounds. He's a pretty heavy set guy.
Let's go, lizard.
Look tiny. That's why I was asking. I was like, you sound small.
You sound small.
One thing
It's cold outside. What do you want from me?
about Allison is he wears a lot of silver on him. And on his actual shield and his center on his chest is an actual silver sun. So he's very, very religious, very into his God.
I gotta laugh because I think when you say he's got all this silver, it's because he could, if he was to buy gold, he could get like one necklace. Or he could have like all these rings and shit. You know, it's a cheap way to look rich.
He's not much into the money thing. He likes earning it, but he'd rather spend it in other ways.
Nick,
All right,
let's hear it.
what do you got?
I kind of already gave a little bit of a physical description of him, but yeah, he's got long white hair, the dark eyes. It's roughly about 5'7", 5'8", but only like 120 pounds. He's like pretty skinny. Doesn't really rely on like physical traits. He's more like a magic and, you know, warlock based type of stuff, spell casting. So yeah, he has the limp. He usually wears like a lot of dark clothing. He's got a robe too. So you can like
Goth.
whisk your robe around.
He's total goth, man. Reminds me of Alucard from Castlevania, with the long white hair and the black trench coat and shit.
Good question. I promise after this we'll stop being sidetracked. Allison, have you shared what your patron is with the other two, or no?
I don't think I have.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
And then what about Dorian?
Dorian, if I've shared
No,
my
Dorian
god
has
with
shared his patron. Warlock patron's pretty. Usually you hold pretty close to your chest for a while.
Sorry, you broke up. What was that?
Dorian, have you shared what your patron is to either of these guys, or no?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay. All right. Good to know. And so, have you guys decided a path that you are going to take? I know LSC pretty set on going straight to the haunted house, alleged haunted house.
I'm down to go straight to the house. He's like the excited puppy that you let off leash and
Just to the right of you, right? That's me barking in your ear.
This makes a role play for Junior.
Every once in a while. I'll be all right with that. It's call me Kappa.
the stop a cop.
All right, excellent. So
Okay,
you guys,
so let's lead us on,
Okay.
Koosh.
so you guys start to make your way toward this. As you get closer, you're able to see the house a little bit better. Of course, the house is dilapidated, but they have a nice blurb that I wanted to read for you guys. The decrepit house sits on the highest ground in the area. Around it, a stone wall has crumbled in many places, exposing the interior grounds. An ornate metal gate lies open at the end of the road, swaying slightly in the wind. Wild flora grows throughout the inner area. All the years cannot find evidence of a well-tended garden there. Near the house.
Poor audio.
Should I start over? Or
You could start.
wait, you didn't hear any of it?
No,
I
I heard
heard
some of it, but you
there's a
froze in the middle
House in a. Yeah, and that's it.
Oh my god. Try again.
I think it
Um,
has something to do with your mic piece. Like you said, the
Maybe,
volume-
but if it's cutting in and out, it's likely the internet as opposed to the mic piece.
of it. It could
If
be
the
it,
mic was
because
fucked up, it's probably just like fucked up sound the whole time.
Because sometimes it comes in, and then
Yeah,
sometimes
that's why I'm thinking it's the internet.
Yeah, probably.
I may
So-
just be a poor old guy here. Yeah, start it over.
All
Say
right.
it fast.
All right. The decrepit house sits on the highest area. Around it, a stone wall has crumbled in many places, exposing the inner grounds. An ornate lies open at the end of the road, swaying lightly in the wind. Wild flora grows throughout the inner yard, but all the years cannot hide evidence of a well-tended garden that once sat here. Near the house, rotted wooden roof of a water well rises of the tall grass. So, at this point, you've gotten pretty close to the house. You've basically gotten to the gate. Is there anything that you'd like to do, or would you like to go, straight to the door of the house?
Before I go through the gate,
Mhm.
I would like to make a perception check to see if there's anything afoul with the gate itself. 18?
18.
Yeah, I'm checking around the gate.
Uh,
I want to make sure that there's nothing tied up to it, not some kind of a deadfall trap or something along that line, some kind of a tripwire or something.
Okay, no. So, upon you don't find any tracks. You do look through and you see that it's kind of on its last legs. It's not doing too well. It's quite rusted. But you also find paper charms, effectively, that someone years past has put around to try and keep ghosts from leaving the haunted house and going to what you assume that they're trying to ward it from going to Saltmarsh itself.
Now, would we recognize those charms, or?
So upon inspecting it, based on the text that's on it, that they are charms. You couldn't tell whether they are actually effective or not.
Oh, okay.
You don't know if
roll
thinking, or if some wizard came here at some point in time to try and block it off.
block it off. It's not particular to any deity of any kind.
No.
Okay.
Well, Dorian, what do you think of all this? You think it's possible that one of your kind might have written down these charms?
Possibly.
Well,
Can't-
thank you.
Can I can I do like an investigation check to see if I can recognize it?
You can do investigation, or you can do Arcana, depending on what you want to try and find out.
Which one am I more proficient in?
Are you asking someone?
Asking myself.
He's asking this. He's asking the character sheet. Okay.
He's asking
It's a
Dorian.
valid thing. It's a valid entity to be asking.
Yeah.
Conjuring up.
I'd like to do an investigation check on it.
All right. Go ahead.
17.
17.
All
right.
right. Good roll.
That's a good roll, man. You guys are starting with fire, which means you guys are gonna crash and burn eventually. So with a 17, your knowledge of arms and the occult or religious, the variety of things that you have to study to become a warlock in the first place, you can tell that these are nothing wishful thinking. These are charmed by the average person. It's not going to really do too much of anything.
Okay, so it's like pretty much putting like one of those Virgin Mary candles out, hoarding off the evil spirits. Hey man, I'm working with what I got.
The chicken egg.
The chicken egg.
Hey,
around the
question, did we lose Nick's video, or is it just me?
It must be you. I still see him.
I still see him.
Okay. All right, he's back, so it doesn't matter.
All right.
Welcome back, Nick.
He's like, I'll just drink my wine. I'm all right with it.
All right. So that's what you've been able to gather from the gate and the charm so far. Ahead of you is where the garden used to be, and then a few paces beyond that is the decrepit front door to the mansion. Or
Now, you also said that there was a well with a pentacle roof over it, right?
Mm-hmm. So it's actually a little bit behind the house. You're able to see the roof of this well. From where you are now, you're able to see the roof of the well. Prior to when you were walking up, you were able to see that there was a well behind the house, just because of how it was situated on the cliff. But yes, there is a well, but you cannot see it from where you are currently.
Okay. Well,
If I was taller, if we were taller, can we see it?
let me get on your shoulders there, Razorback.
You'd have to be much taller,
Oh,
and not just much taller than Ellis.
Everyone's all stacked up, full on totem pole. Dorian, get on top of me.
As opposed to walking around the house, you guys have decided to stack up.
Like human centipede, vertical edition.
Before we enter the house, I actually want to take a walk around the house and kind of inspect the garden and, see what else is on the outside.
So for the garden, do you want to go through it and inspect it, or are you trying to inspect it from a distance?
Expect it from a distance.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
19 on the die. I like that.
Oh, shit.
That actually makes me an 18.
Now, how far forward is he from the main gate, though? Because I'm gonna hold back a few paces to get a wider perspective of this. I don't want to just have everyone clump up in one area. So
Okay,
how far forward would he be?
The garden would be about, let's say, it's like 30 feet away from the gate. So to look at it from a distance, let me double check. Allison would be about 15 feet from the gate, so that he's 15 feet between him and the garden, and he's inspecting it from there.
Okay.
So I don't know how far that means that you want to hang back, but
I'll stay back about 10 paces from him, so I give him enough room to do his business as well as still visually range out everything else that's going on.
All right, perfect. So you're just in front of the gate.
Extremely overgrown, like
the ground is very overgrown.
Okay.
Doesn't look like anyone's tended to it for years.
I light it on fire. No.
It's all green. It's still all right.
Yeah, I mean, when you burn the house down, you can say that you've cleaned it up to gallons, so it should be fine.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
Racist.
Yeah, put a mission accomplished banner up and then leave.
Alion, what color of a dragonborn are you?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Silver.
Dude, you got silver on silver, man.
Silver on
serious
silver.
obsession.
I'm like the Tin Man.
You could have went with a different color metal around your neck, something contrast.
Yeah, copper's cheaper than silver. Bronze. All right.
I don't know what you're saying because you all.
Okay, so you got a pretty good roll. So you said 17, right? Or did you say 19?
18. I rolled 19 with my investigation. It rolls it back down one, so 18.
Okay. You find it within this, within the garden, or where the garden was. You look around, you see, again, a lot of untamed shrubbery and a wild rose bush with a ton of thorns in it. But around the rose bush and around some of the shrubbery, you see 4 burrows dug into the garden.
Possible gophers, like.
Yeah, well, you got an 18. They look too big to be for gophers. This is not a Groundhog Day type of thing.
Okay.
What do you see up there, alien?
Look past the rose bush over there. There's quite a few little holes. Don't think they have. Appears to be that they have more than a rodent issue. They're slightly bigger than the common dog hole would dig up.
Could I fit in there?
We can sure try, buddy.
I can force you. I can get you to fit. I reach down and I kind of grab the handles of the 2 short swords that I have on each side. They don't match or anything. I just want to loosen them up a little, get them ready for a quick draw.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Go a little closer, find out.
Yeah, let's move up and see what they're actually got digging here.
Okay, I want to stealth up to one of the holes.
All right, give me a stealth check.
If I'm right behind him, do I have to stealth as well?
You do need to stealth.
Right.
If you're going to be following him any closer than 10 feet, you should be giving me a stealth check too. You said 19, right?
19.
Okay.
Yeah, 19. Give me a second. I got 8. So not so stealthy.
Is that you back there, Tin Man?
That is me.
Up those necklaces.
I told you it was going to happen, man.
These are
like
like bushes.
Too, just.
My grill is gold. Just kidding.
All right, so Ellis, you're able to stealth up to one of the holes, and then from behind you, you hear. Are you wearing chainmail, I assume, or something?
No, I'm wearing a chain shirt. Yeah.
Okay, and then behind you, you forgot to tell Allison. He does this all the time, but you forgot to tell him this time to be a little bit quiet when he follows up behind you. And you hear the clinking of chainmail, and then you hear the scurrying of feet, and then quickly the sound of earth being dug. I need everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, what do we
17.
got?
17 for Ellis.
12 for Allison.
Allison or Alien? That was Alien.
It's Allison.
Is it Allison or Allion?
Allion.
Allion.
Sorry.
It's Allion. I've been saying Allison.
You don't even know your own fucking name.
When you were saying alien, I thought you were just being offensive to the Dragonborn. I didn't know you thought it
I
was a
thought
name.
his name was that.
Allion.
We had like 3 different names going on for him. All right, we're going to get it down now. Sorry, what was Dorian's initiative?
7.
7. All right. All right. 1 second here. I'm going to write this down. Okay. So, Ellis, you turn around to face the noise that Allion has been making, and before you can even get a word out, you see a head pop up from behind Allion, and is the head of a giant weasel.
Oh, fuck.
Whack-a-mole, you cocksucker! I pull out both of my blades. They're different shades of like a dark gray each. And I say, let's get this fucker. And I immediately attack into him. I'm assuming it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Oh. First one's 20. The other one's 19.
They both hit. And the first one can
7,
have sneak
9.
attack. You can have sneak attack.
I don't have
because
sneak
it's next.
I don't have it.
You don't have sneak attack?
Is it
You're not
next to
rogue?
him, though? It's got
It
to
is
be
next to him.
next to
That's
him.
why I said you have it. It's next to
Oh,
him.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 10 points of damage total.
10 points of damage.
I rolled a 1 for my sneak attack.
All right, Brian. You got the first kill of the one shot. So, tell me how you
I get
end
a
this.
gold balloon?
No, there's no doubloons.
We're in a
So tell me how you end this
setting, and
this
there's
very
no
first
fucking
weasel.
gold doubloons. I looked in at it and us. That fucking thing popped the weasel. Have you ever seen something like this? Look at the size of this weasel. It's the fucking teeth.
I should really name a game after this, Ellis.
Yeah.
Whack a weasel.
Whack a weasel.
Like a weasel. That'll catch on for
Weasel.
sure.
Yeah. I hope that's not copyright infringement. But they got a whack-a-mole somewhere at the end of the line. But so with this thing dead, do I hear anything else coming down the line?
So, Allion, you just saw Ellis, this weasel that was from behind you, and then when you turn again to face forward, you see 2 more weasels rear their head up 15 feet away from you.
Oh, shit.
Yep, straight ahead.
I thought that was all of them.
I did too. They're multiplying.
I'm going to grab my longsword and shield, move forward.
This is
your silver
burrowed
chains.
hole Hydra weasel.
Right. Hydra weasel. Wait.
This is my
got two
Hydra
heads?
weasel.
Oh, shit.
Every head you remove, 2 more take its place.
And I'm going to attack with my longsword. Let me get a good dice here. That is 13 to hit.
Exactly. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. Fuck yeah, that's pretty damn good. That is 7 points of damage.
Here, oh, that's pretty
points
damn
of
good. I
damage.
killed it. You don't even say that. I killed it.
Oh, what the fuck that was, but it's dead. I'm gonna wear you as a hat.
You take a solid swing at this weasel, and you're able to remove an eye from it, but it's still standing.
Remove an eye from it?
Yeah, this thing's pretty fucked up, but it's still up. It's still standing.
Holy
It is
One-eyed
now.
weasel.
It's a one-eyed weasel, dude.
You're proud of that, aren't you?
I am.
I'm proud of Junior, man. It's all good. All right. It is now the weasel's turn. So one weasel's going to scurry up to Ellis, and the other one's going. The weasel that has. Why am I saying it that way? The one-eyed weasel is going to attack Allian. So I'm going to roll for both of them at once. All right. So does let's see. Does 14 hit your AC, Allian?
No, that's a miss.
Okay.
So he deflects him
All right,
off
and
with
this-
his shield.
The one that attacked Ellis, 11. So I don't think that hits.
It just misses.
All right.
Stupid
So-
animal. I think all mammals are stupid.
Oh,
He has like very
Oh,
low
yeah.
intelligence, dude. Stupid mammal.
Two weasels run up and attack your companions. What does Dorian do?
Dorian was like 10 to 15 feet back. So he sees all this action happening in front of him. And so from where he's positioned right now, he's going to cast Eldritch Blast. Does a 13 hit?
Exactly. Which one are you attacking?
The one-eyed one. One-eyed weasel.
One-eyed weasel?
Yeah.
You're going to end his reign?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Yeah.
You fire your Eldritch Blast and you hit him right in his mid socket. He twitches and he falls to the ground lifeless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke that fool.
Ellis, you are once again confronted with a giant weasel. Just swung at you. What do you do?
Again, flick off the blade off of my two short swords and again come at him. First attack.
You won't have a sneak attack on this one, just so you know.
No, okay. 13 on one and 11 on the other.
All right, one of them hits.
For 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right, you get this weasel gut, and it's giving its best dramatic performance as to why you shouldn't hit it anymore.
Yeah, kill that fucker.
Allian, what do? You see a ton of weasel blood on your ally, right behind you.
Hey, more blood.
You're right there, Ellis.
I'm
Get him
still
set.
cooking there. Come on, Razorback, get a piece of this.
All right, start the fire. We'll get him cooking.
Yeah.
That was dead. Right?
No, it's still up there.
Oh.
It's still kicking.
Oh, I thought he was rolling around twitching.
It's like
All right.
foaming at the mouth, clawing at Ellis.
I'm going to go over there and strike with the long sword once again for 16 to hit.
That hits.
Damn.
Ah, beer's the bad side. 2 points of damage.
That's okay. You only needed one.
Oh,
You come
man.
up behind this
What?
weasel and you lob off of his head. And as the head falls to the ground, it's still biting furiously at the air.
I'm going
And
to kick
with
it
that-
towards Ellis.
With that, we're out of initiative, so you guys can act freely now.
I'll pick up the head and toss it back into the hole as a warning to anybody else standing there like the little chillins. Well, I guess we lost Alien.
Oh, he's back. There we go. All right, now that you've killed this family of weasels,
Oh, right.
What?
Oh, they were a family? Oh, yeah, I feel a little worse about it.
You could pray about it later.
yeah, that last one you orphaned, but then you killed afterwards.
Couldn't leave it orphan.
Um,
I know how it
So-
feels.
so now that you've orphaned a
No orphan
decapitated
left
weasel,
behind.
what do you guys wish to do?
Well, let's
Search the box. No, just kidding.
let's continue making our way back to the well. I'm kind of curious to see what's going on back there.
Okay.
Dalian? No, Dorian.
Dorian.
Yeah.
Did you like
Reminded me
combine
of
their
a friend
names?
I used to know.
What's that?
Did you want to go back to the whale, or what would you like to do?
I'd just like to get this thing over with. Well,
That's what the weasel said.
Yeah,
All right, let's make our way back to the whale. Find out what's going on back there.
All right. As you go around the house to approach the well, go ahead, everyone, give me a perception check.
Eight.
8. Okay.
11.
11.
6.
All right.
Critical.
Still praying about that weasel.
We're still looking back at it.
So, Ellis and Alien do not pay much mind, but as you are going around the house, Dorian, you notice that behind some overgrown brush, that there is a back door to this house that you pass by to get to the well.
Hey, guys, do you see that door right over there?
The back door.
Yeah.
Looks brown from over here.
That's just the dirt that's been staining on it.
Do you guys want to go in there into the house? Or you guys want to try to walk through the front door?
No, I think going in the back door is definitely in order here.
Got no problems going through the back.
Nope.
Nice.
Get your mutters on.
So,
I still think we should check out this well real fast, though.
that's
yeah,
exactly what I was going to ask.
Let's not go chasing rabbits right out of the gate.
Weasels can get us.
One-odd weasel. So I want to go to the well and do an investigate on the well itself.
Perfect. Go ahead and give me the investigation roll.
13.
13. All right. So, when looking to the notice that, again, the well and the roof for the well aren't really well maintained much for the house. Water in the well actually seems to be fairly clean. It looks a little bit stagnant, but you think it more safe to drink. The well, it's maybe 6 feet or so. But at the bottom of the well, you see a glint of gold underneath the dirt at the bottom.
At the under the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is there a bucket and rope that we can lure down or by the well?
There is a rope that used to have a bunch to it. Bucket is now sitting, just floating in the well. But
I want to take a copper
pretty,
piece out.
still pretty shallow. Go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to take a copper piece out and just drop it in the water first. Just to make sure that we're not looking at anything that we're not seeing. And then just drop it down in there and see if it fades down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you take your copper piece and you drop it into the well. 1 second. I'm rolling something. And you see a gigantic snakehead move out from an open crevice at the bottom of the well, tongue, and not see anything worthwhile, and move back into the crevice.
Under the water or above the water?
Under the water.
Oh, fuck me.
What happened?
This is your turn, alien. Your fun.
What, you didn't make your wish didn't come true? Maybe you should drop the gold piece in there instead.
I could drop a silver piece in there.
Like to see you try.
I think I found your mate down there.
What's down there?
Some giant fucking snake.
Oh, first snakes, first weasels, now snakes.
Look, I don't know what to say. There's something living down in there. And, I don't know, came out and looked at the coin I tossed down there and didn't do anything else. So,
Well,
maybe it's waiting
our
for
orders-
something a little more meatier.
Well, our orders were to clear out the house, so technically he's not in the
outside
house.
the house.
He's outside the house.
Should we throw one of those dead vehicles down there?
That's a fucking great idea. Just get
So
the
they
head
got
off the
built
one
some.
that we already cut off. So
Okay.
I'll go back and grab the head and
All right.
toss. I'll say, hey, check this out. You got to see this. Watch this. And I toss it down when everyone's looking down at it.
All right. I want you to roll a pure luck, see if this weasel floats.
Is that a percentage or a D20?
Just roll a d20 number.
Straight up?
Yeah.
11.
You got over the top half. So the body does descend, start sinking down into the water. And so the weasel's corpse. Are you taking? Was it just the head, or is it the
I just
headless
threw the
body,
head.
or is it just any?
It's just
head?
the head.
It was the head that I decapitated.
You just got to
so
keep saying how you decapitated. Huh? You got to keep saying you.
That's right. You just softened him up.
I softened him.
Because that way everyone kill. So the head starts to descend down into the water, and the snake again rears its head out, starts flicking its tongue, and then jumps out and grabs the head. But in addition to that, a second snake comes out a different hole, goes as well, and now snakes are fighting over the head at the bottom of the well.
I think I saw this in Thailand once. Snakes coming out of two holes.
Oh fuck! But they're fighting each other at this point, right?
I've got an idea. Why don't we go cut off another head and tie a rope around it? And when we drop it down there, we yank that fucker up. Pardon my French. We pull that fucker up.
I like the idea. Use it as bait. I
Right.
didn't know
Alright.
you were such a fisherman.
What you call
do you think
me? Keep smiling,
Right.
Koosh. He just froze with a smile. This is gotta be the worst internet reception I've ever seen. Holy shit! What are you using? AOL dial-up or what? Holy
Dude,
fuck!
at this point, I basically dial up with people using the internet for Corona. I had pretty good internet until. All right. So, who's getting that body? Who's tying up the rope? What's going on?
I'll tie it
the
up.
rope. You can tie it up. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, you got the strength. We're gonna need
All
something to weight it down with. Get the other head.
Oh, drop a whole weasel down there.
We're just gonna say it sinks like the rest of the head.
Okay.
All right.
So
Now,
You
how
guys-
big is this snake we're talking? Like, how big is the head? Is it like 4 inches? Is it fucking 4 feet?
Is it an
no,
anaconda or a garden
it's
snake?
it's closer to 4 inches definitely than 4 feet. It's I'd say it's this big for that
Okay.
in my head. So for anyone that's listening, tough luck.
So it's probably able to eat a scrawny elf.
Able to eat any of you because they can like dislodge its jaw, right? So
I just want to make sure how wide the jaws can stretch before I go do anything. All right, so let's drop this fucker down. Get ready, muscles.
All right.
So you drop this body in, and the snake that is closest to it as it sinks in notices it. It decides to go after it. The other snake, feeling like it succeeded with the head, takes it and tries to pull it back through the crevice, but it is stuck there. It's just trying to bring it through at this point. But if you want to pull the snake that is attached to, or I should say, has attached itself to the corpse, you will need to make an opposed athletics check against the snake.
All right. I'm good at these. All right. That is 18.
18. Wow.
Rip
Okay.
its head off.
Nothing but you're starting to get the better of this snake. It's
Starting.
the head has breached the water. Give me one more athletics check.
All right. Oh, yeah. That is 20.
All right.
Now,
So-
let me just say this. If that head crests the water, I want to swipe at it.
Okay. You wouldn't be able to reach, but you will be soon. So you're Alien, so you're struggling with the snake, and then you give the snake one final tug, and you pull it clean out of the well.
All right. So it's lying on the ground at this point.
It's lying on the ground, and it is ready to attack you.
Oh, fuck.
But I
keep
will,
holding
since
my,
Alex was ready,
rope.
I'll let him give a swing right now, and then everyone roll initiative. Or actually, no, we'll go with the initiative we already have. So let's just keep that, and then we don't have to keep rolling.
Oh,
Well, the
come
first
on.
one's 17, and the second one is a 1.
All right. Okay, so you said 17. Go ahead and roll damage on that one. It's not close enough for you to sneak attack.
Oh, it isn't? Okay, 5 points then.
Sorry, it's not close enough to anyone else for you to sneak attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 points.
5 points of damage. Okay, perfect. So
What do you want to do about the fumble?
we'll get to it.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll get to it on your next turn.
hold on to the rope.
Make a deck save or fall in.
Okay,
Wait, no, my head.
so Alien, now that Ellis has come up to attack the snake, what do you intend to do? You're still holding onto the rope at this moment. You can let go of it as a reaction, though.
So I'm holding onto the rope. It's kind of like holding him down, though, so to prevent him from striking from anyone. Is he, or is he coming towards me?
No, his jaw latched
latched
onto
on, okay.
the body onto the carcass, so he just has to let go of the carcass and he's fine.
All right.
But you're
In that
hold on to the rope so far.
All right, I'm going to drop the rope and pick up my long sword and strike at it. Ooh. That is 12 to hit.
12 will miss.
Damn.
All right, so we are now on the snake's turn. And because you fumbled, Ellis, the snake has slithered up to you, and it is going to attempt to grapple you. So with your fumble, you are a little bit flat-footed to this. Go ahead and make a dexterity acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, but you have to make it with disadvantage.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
All right.
fuck.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
16 is my lowest one.
16 is your lowest one.
I rolled an
So
11
you-
and a 19. I got plus 5.
All right, perfect. So you actually exactly hit the DC to not be grappled. But he does get one bite off on you. Okay, no, this is going to hit. I won't make you feel bad by telling you the number to hit. He does. Oh, luckily for you, he does only 5 points of damage.
You see the blood drain from my face. Hey, fuck.
Dorian, Ellis is not looking so well.
Come to your rescue.
If
All
there
right.
was a percentage, you would say I look at about 50% right now.
Dorian, You've seen the blood drain from your ally. What do you do?
Let's see. Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah. Hard 20.
So I'm gonna
All
shoot a firebolt at this snake.
All right, perfect. We're gonna keep this simpler so that we have less time rolling on Skype. Just double the number of dice that you're rolling for damage. No need to back it up.
Double the dice.
Double the dice. So I think it's like a
Double the
D10
Yeah.
per firebolt. You just roll 2d10.
15.
This is not condoned by Roll Hard 20 podcast.
15.
Yep.
All right. So why don't you tell me how you send this constrictor snake up in flames?
So I see the snake bite Ellis. I see the blood just draining from his face. He turns pale white. I see that. Conjure up a firebolt straight at the snake's face, and it just
All right.
explodes.
Perfect. So the
His head
snake's face
explodes.
was also on Ellis. So Ellis, you're gonna have to pat out some of the fire. You've lost a little bit more beard hair.
Okay.
But there's no damage. Don't worry about it.
No deck save. Okay. I was already ready to roll.
No. You just lost some more beard hair than you had before.
Holy shit. Thank you, Tori. Thanks a lot. I owe you.
Well, unless you always look like shit, but you don't look
Now
like
you
you're doing
smell
so
it.
well. Roasted.
Well, I'll say
All
we
right.
throw the rest of the snake in the well too.
Right now, the
Well,
other
because
snake
that's it.
is still occupied with the weasel head. So he seems fairly distracted right now. The well is a little bit shallow, well, relatively shallow. What are we gonna do?
Should we try to fish out the other one?
Oh yeah. Let me take a few steps back though, huh? I put the knives away and pull out my crossbow. You bring him up this time. You come up with a better idea.
All right. When we bring him up, Dorian, why don't you use one of those fire things at him again?
You want me to shoot directly down into the well, or you want me to attack it right when it gets out?
I think
Yeah,
it
it
loses
worked
potency.
really well for me. Get a big weasel.
How many weasels we got left? We got a head, a body. No, we still got another weasel. We
There's
got
a family of three, guys. You have
we got a whole
We
weasel
have
left.
two bodies. We have two bodies. We dropped a head or actually, we still have the other weasel. He let go of it.
Yeah, we got a full weasel and the torso of the
Yes.
other one.
Let's just drop the same weasel down. He let go of it when we brought it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, we didn't lose the baby, so let's just toss it down there.
all right.
So we'll put some of Ellis's
you guys
blood
are a bit
on
more
it.
prepared this time round, so I'm not gonna make you roll for it. So what does everyone want to do as soon as Alligan tugs off that snake and fishes it out of the well?
I'm gonna pin his head to that panel.
All right, go ahead and roll the fire, and then it sounded like Dorian was also getting ready to shoot. So both of you go ahead and roll to attack.
It's 19.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage. Did you roll?
For 8 points of
did.
damage.
Sorry, what did
I
you
was
say?
waiting for him.
Okay. Sorry, what did you say?
8 points of damage.
Okay. And then
12.
12?
Yeah, I
12.
think I missed.
12 hits. Go ahead and
Oh, it
roll.
does. Fuck yeah, it does. I knew it.
Yeah,
6
they have
points.
pretty low AC.
6 points.
6 points. Okay. So the two of you skewer the snake onto the post of the well.
Yeah.
And-
Take it.
So the best you can tell now, the well is empty, except save for some glistening gold thing at the bottom of the well.
And how deep is the water, did you say?
Oh, it's only about 6 feet deep. It's a pretty small well. It looks like the well was only used for one person.
Okay. Just as a precaution, I know. Just throw the weasel down one more time, move him around, make sure there's.
I was thinking of the same thing.
Make sure there's nothing else down there.
I got you guys scared, man.
Yeah.
Ellis wasn't thinking that though. Ellis was just going to go in.
All right.
Because he's.
You go ahead and you throw in the weasel carcass. You shake it about. Nothing seems to move. Nothing stirs.
Okay. Well, we got the rope down there. Does anyone want to jump down there? It looks a little too small for me.
I'll head on down for us. I start making my way down the rope.
All right.
I take
roll initiative while a snake attacks you. No,
Really?
I'm just kidding. No, you make your way down, no problem. You, now that you're up close, you see the glistening gold. You see that it's that there are a handful of coins, and they are kind of covered up by the dirt down there.
I see a bunch of coins down here. Let me weight myself down. So I start making my way down, using my metal on me to get further down, start scooping stuff up, and I tug on the rope twice.
And I'll start bringing them up.
Come up. And
So, while you were down there digging through, you found a small collection of coins. You found 5 gold pieces, 10 silver pieces, and you found 1 corked vial. You're not really sure what's in there at this point, but it's a deep green liquid.
Green or cream?
Whatever you want. Whatever floats your boat, buddy. No, it's green.
Green, okay.
It's green.
Well, I look at Alien and I say, here's 10 silver pieces for you. I know your affinity to silver.
Much obliged.
Much obliged.
And I give Dorian 3 of the GP.
What the?
And I say, yeah, you have any idea what this might be? This vial of concoction.
You're asking Dorian?
Yes. I figured you'd probably know more than he would.
Yeah. Can I do like a medicine check on it?
Yeah.
15.
15. You know that this is a minor healing potion.
I chug it.
He's not even done telling you you're chugging.
No, it's a minor healing potion.
I immediately pound this thing. 2d4 plus 2, right?
No, I think it's 1d4 plus 2.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, fuck. 3 points.
This one's just a shitty one.
Right.
So reads off minor side effects.
1d4 plus 2. I get 3 points back.
That's 30% of your health. There's nothing to complain about.
Right. I'll feel a little bit better. About 80%.
All right, you've made it through this well of snakes. Where to next?
Let's go check that back door.
All right. There's nothing else in the property, right? That we can see. Just probably overgrown grass around the house.
No, you just see again a dilapidated house. It's not in good condition. It's got moss on moss and mold on it, and the roof seems to have spots that are missing. But other than that, nothing of note.
All right. We'll walk up to the back door and.
Dorian, do you want to go through this door or the front door? What would you rather do?
I've got a feeling the back.
Is this a 2-story?
It is a 2-story building.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've got a better feeling about the back door than the front door for some reason.
Oh, well, all right. I want to investigate on the handle. Make sure that there's no traps or anything around the back of it.
Go for it.
Let's go 19.
19. You don't find the handle to be trapped at all, but it is locked.
Well, fuck.
I'll bust out my thieves' tools.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll for thieves' tools, which is dexterity plus proficiency if you have it in thieves' tools.
It'll be sleight of hand, because that's not a.
Thieves' tools have their own proficiency.
They do?
Mm-hmm. It's a tool, so if you forgot to do it, you can go ahead and do it, because rogues get a tool proficiency.
Well, I have it under my thing as thieves' tools. So, okay, so +2, +3.
Yeah, assume you're proficient.
13.
13. You rummage around in this back door's knob and filling around with both your hands, you finally able to hear.
I'm elbowing all the way up to my elbow in this lock.
Yeah, you somehow get your elbow into this doorknob. But you hear a satisfying click. You've unlocked the back door. You've gained entrance.
I pull my fist out of the orifice, turn the knob, open it up, and say, "After you, my fellow warlock."
Thank you. Got some elbow grease on you?
All right. Just to get the other arm in there next. Double fist and elbow deep.
All right, so yeah, I guess Dorian will walk through the door first and just kind of take a look around and see what he sees.
All right, so Dorian, as soon as you pass through the door, you see that you are in a hallway that is 15 feet long. On the right-hand side, at the right-hand side is a door. And on the left-hand side, it seems that the corridor turns and leads to another hallway.
So is it dead end after 15 feet?
So the hallway ends at 15 feet, but it's not a dead end. The right-hand side has a door, and the left-hand side at the end looks to be like it turns and keeps going.
That's what I meant. Like it ends at 15, but there's a door immediately to the right, and then there's hallway to the left? Okay.
Yep, correct.
This is full-blown theater of the mind.
I'm drawing a map because I need a little. I can't remember half of it.
You know what, though?
I had a map I could share with you, but it has secrets, so I won't do it.
Oh, no, that's fine. But it just
I was going to say, as far as listeners for the show, like when we put on our flagship show, it's all theater of the mind for them, too.
Yeah.
You know, because even though we play with the maps and the minis and stuff, the way we're describing stuff and everything, they have to be able to do theater of the mind as well. So, I mean, that's a good description, though, Koosh. Thank you.
Yep. This is where I live. I live in theater of the mind.
Just him and him alone.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the toilet tonight. It's about 3 feet down the hallway and to the left. I'll make sure I don't pee on the toilet seat again.
After I check for snakes.
Throw the weasel in the toilet first. Make sure nothing's going to come up.
I used to have that phobia as a child, though. I used to think something would come out.
Snakes coming out of your toilet or something, or what?
Something comes out of the toilet.
Just coming out of the toilet, grabbing your taint or whatever the fuck.
It's not the fucking lopper, dude.
All right. At this point, you guys have to make a decision. We've been sidetracked for a little bit.
Now, what time of day is it right now? I don't think we ever asked.
Yeah, I should have mentioned, actually. It's when you got to the fork in the road, it was getting to be sunset. So now, at this point, the sun is almost set. It's almost night.
All right.
So is it almost pitch black in here? Is there any like lanterns or anything? Or
in here, it's getting really dark. You have the light that's coming in through the windows right now. There's not a lot of it, but there's still some sunlight. So there's light coming in through the windows. You could tell from the outside that there were windows and that there weren't any blinds or anything. But also in the hallway, a majority of the light is coming from the door that you have behind you.
So if we were to light a torch, could we accentuate the radius of that because alien silver?
It's reflecting off of me.
You would have to keep it dangerously close to his face. He'd have to make a dex save every turn to make sure he doesn't accidentally walk into it.
He may be on fire, but he's really helping us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I really don't feel comfortable about lighting a torch, but I can't see in the dark.
I mean, I have dark vision. I can help lead you guys, but if you want to light a torch to help you, go for it, I think.
Yeah, I don't have anything for dark vision either.
Well, I'll say let him lead the way until we just can't see anymore, and then we'll make a decision at that point.
All right.
All right, so I guess follow me, guys.
All right. When you get to the end of the hallway, which way do you guys go?
So I tell them, okay, there's a door on the right, and the hallway continues to the left. You want to open the door?
What's down the hallway to the left, though? Like, before we turn our backs to that hallway.
Can you see anything,
Yeah.
Dorian?
All right. So, Dorian, when you look down the hallway, now that you're at the end of the hall, you see that it is about 20 feet long. There's a door on either side of the hallway. There's one to the right, one to the left. And as it keeps going, it looks like it opens up to the entry hall. So you will see all the way across, you will see what you assume to be the front door to the house.
Okay.
So like that?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. All right, I want to listen to the door that's to the right of the hallway we've entered into. Just to make a perception check to see if I hear anything.
Okay, go for it.
14?
Not a peep.
I don't hear anything out of this doorway.
You don't think there's the two weasels sleeping in there, do you?
They're sleeping outside with the snakes. I want to put my hand on the handle and just gently turn it and see if it's unlocked or locked.
It is unlocked.
It's unlocked. What's the visibility at this point right now?
Still the same as it was before. You're
We're still
able
good,
to
right?
see, but it's still kind of, imagine if you didn't have the lights on in your house at, what's sunset.
Still like
Okay.
dim light.
Yeah, still pretty dim, but you can see.
What do you think, Aileen?
Say let's clear this room and see what else is in here.
Copy that. Tango down. Open up the door. Open it up, quietly, as quiet as I can.
All right. So all the rooms have nice blurbs, so I'm going to read the blurb. This kitchen is dry and damp, with patches of gray mold and cobwebs on the floor, walls, and ceiling. In the southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney above. Next to it, under the window, is a cracked and discolored stone sink. To the right of the sink, a small, closed wooden cupboard is fixed to the wall about 5 feet above floor level. Against the far wall, a flight of wooden stairs leads upward from west to east. The woodwork of the staircase is decayed and a few of the threads are missing.
I have one question. When we first entered this hallway, which direction were we going? Are we going
One
north or
second.
south?
No, so when you entered, you were actually going east to west.
From
Oh.
the back door was east to west?
Yeah, the back door opens up on the east side of the house.
Okay. So where was the window located in the kitchen?
I believe it was on the west.
Okay. And you said the stairs were directly across from the door we entered in, right?
Yep, and the stairs open from east to west. So starting on the side in which the door you came into the house from, towards the window.
Got
And
it.
it's all the way across.
Okay. Let's check out that stove and see if a small child can fit in it.
And actually, something I want to add, this blurb did not mention, but there is a small wooden door on the east side of the kitchen.
Where was the sink at? The west side or the east side?
The sink was west side.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. There was the window
back
against the far, then the sink, and then the cabinet below that.
So the window's on the west side, and underneath the window is the sink.
Okay, and where was the door located?
East.
Middle of the room or something like that?
Middle of the room. Basically, directly across from the sink.
Oh, okay. Probably a pantry, maybe.
Yeah, either that or one of those food things that.
What the fuck was that? What were you doing, monkey?
Instead of carrying the food, you got like a little food elevator.
Dumb waiter?
Oh, yeah, food elevator. You guys didn't have those? Oh, I'm a noble.
Are you in character or out of character right now?
Yeah. I knew the nobles. I used to rob from them all the time. All right, let's go to that fucking door. How big is that door? Is it dumbwaiter size or is it floor to ceiling?
It's not floor to ceiling. It's big enough for you to enter in. It's big enough for, well, Allegan would probably have to crouch at 6'7", but it is tall enough for you and Dorian to get in through no problem.
All right. I'll make my way to that door and slowly open it.
Okay. Let's see here. And when you open the door, again, nice little blurb, this room displays the effects of damp and decay more than most. Mold grows in patches on the floors, walls, and ceiling. A large copper cask, split, discolored, and empty, sits under the window, with a small heap of shards on the floor beside it. Stairs lead down into what is presumably a cellar.
Oh.
Well, we definitely got to go down there.
Probably need to light a torch, though.
Yeah, at this point, I think, with everything being damp, I think we'd be okay to light a torch.
All right.
So I'll pull out a torch and light it up.
All right. The house burns down.
All right.
So,
Oh, yeah. Adventure over. All right.
like I said earlier, man, if they didn't know better.
All right. You got a torch lit. Are you in the kitchen right now, or have you moved into this new room?
Probably still in the kitchen. I don't know what the marching order is, but since I can't see and I'm a little clumsy, I'm probably just staying towards the back.
I assume Ellis is first because he opened the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that okay with everybody?
I'm down with that.
Or Alan, do you want to get in the middle so you can be closer to the light so you can see? Since I have dark vision, I can look around.
Yeah.
That works with me. So I'll start descending down the stairs into the cellar.
All behind, yeah.
Before you descend down the stairs, as you pass the cask, you hear noises. You hear moaning and wails like the sound of ghosts.
Ooh, like love making.
Well, depends what Ellis is into.
Oh, so I think I hear my mother.
Those happy whales or
Happy moans. So it's coming from the cask, you say?
As soon as you pass it, yeah, you can hear it coming from the cask.
How big is this cask?
It's not that big. It's
Oh.
regular sized. It looks like kind of slightly bigger than an average teapot.
Well, I'll take it with me. I'll swipe it off the counter.
Perfect.
Planning to make some tea
What
there,
do you
Ellis?
do? So go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, that's not very good. 13.
All right. You don't need to worry about anything. Go ahead and carry on.
It's nothing to see here.
Nothing will go wrong in the future.
All right. Start descending down the staircase. Both
All
my swords. One of my swords out, not the other one. Just one. Because I got this thing in my hand. My improvised grenade.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta move around in my notes because things are spaced a little bit annoyingly.
Oh, you must be going through the Harrowstone prison.
I was expecting you guys to go to the attic first.
Right?
All right, 1 second. Sorry. Okay, so the three of you descend down the stairs. Go ahead and make an investigation check when you get down there.
Oh, that one fell off the table.
What does it say, though?
Oh, I don't want that one. Sorry, that is 7 for...
Okay, sorry. Can you give me the numbers again? I got 7,
17.
17,
20.
20.
Damn.
Whoa. All right.
All that dark vision.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go. There's a number of things here. So first, when Alien gets down, he doesn't really notice anything. He's not really sure where he is. He knows he's in a wine cellar. There's wine along the walls, along the northern and western wall, but what Ellis sees in the wine racks, he finds a nice looking vintage of wine. It has a label on it with a unicorn's head designed onto it.
Right on.
And it's just a nice looking wine bottle. There's nothing really else I can say about that for now. Sorry, the names are taking me a while. Dorian, you see tracks on the ground. And they seem to lead to the southern wall, and there are footprints at 2 points on the wall. There's one on the eastern side and one on the western side.
There's footprints on the wall?
No, sorry. There's footprints that lead to the wall, and it leads to 2 points on the wall. They seem to stop and gather on the western side where there's a door, and then again on the eastern side where there's just looks to be a wall there.
I like to walk over to the eastern side first, just to kind of see if I notice anything in particular.
Okay, so not where the door is. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay, so with a 14, you are able to tell that this wall is not normal. There's something discolored about it.
And then I turn to the other guys. I noticed this wall seems a little different. Seems a little off. Might be something behind it, or
Maybe that's where they keep all the good wine.
only one way to find out.
Alien, why don't you bring that torch over here? Let me take a closer look at the wall. See if there's something funky monkey with it.
I'll kind of wave it around towards the wall so we could kind of examine it.
I roll a 1. Nope, just the fucking wall. I'm gonna go check out this this unicorn head vino over here.
All right, go ahead and roll, Junior.
Oh, no, that is 3. So I can't. It's just too dark.
Okay.
But I will take the bottle of wine that, what is it, the unicorn-headed wine, and I want to open it up and pour some of that into the cask.
Okay. Also give me an investigation check for this. Or a history check.
History?
Yeah.
Gotta know how to pour wine.
4. All right, this die is dead, dude. It's played out its part.
All right, you pour out the wine. Nothing to worry about.
Probably worth like a fucking 2,000 GP or something.
All right, but before we move on with the wine, we have to address these two rolls that we had here. So, Allegan, while you're messing with the wall, you're making quite a bit of noise, and while Ellis messes with the wall, he gets frustrated, steps backwards, and then stumbles over a corpse that was behind him. And you're
A corpse?
a corpse.
How the fuck do we miss that?
It's dark down here, man.
What the fuck is this? Who left it? Who's lying down? This is way outside my pay grade.
So, to give you a quick description, the corpse is the remains of what looks to be an adventurer who is long dead. They probably died weeks ago when they came over here.
That's not long dead, dude.
Yeah.
That's long dead. Weeks ago? Yeah, whatever. And he's clad in heavy armor.
Oh. Let's see if he's got anything of value on him. Look around. Get the top.
Come over.
Yeah, I go over and I watch him clean out this dead corpse. He froze, didn't he?
Yeah,
Wait for you
Brian
guys.
There he is.
He totally froze up. No, you guys froze.
No, you.
Dude, that means you froze.
So, let's have a look. No. What do you want to do?
I'm looking over you, checking this body. So,
You're
while
watching me watch it.
watch it. Actually, while he's doing that, I actually want to look at the shoes he's wearing and see if they look similar to
Like
the
Nikes?
Well, like, like boot size compared to the footprints. Like, if they're
Yeah, if you're looking at his shoes, you could tell that they are, much like the rest of his armor, plate mail. But it doesn't seem to be in very good condition.
okay, but are they the similar size to the footprints we found on the ground?
Oh, no, they are not. They actually seem like they're too big, or they leave too heavy of an impression too.
Hmm. Hey, you guys, whoever went through this wall wasn't our good friend over here lying down dead. Seems like there might have been another adventurer or someone else.
Well,
Survived.
Maybe an escape route through that wall, or
possibly. I want to look at the corpse, though. I want to see if he's got anything, not monetary-wise, but like item-wise, if he's got any keys, a map, something that would refer to the location here.
maybe some good cheese to pair with that wine.
Yeah, right?
So to really see what he has, you're going to have to turn him over because he was basically killed and he's lying face down in a pool of his dried blood.
Oh, he's lying down face down in the mud?
In his own dried blood, actually.
Alien, mind if I borrow one of your javelins?
Yeah. All right, so I'll give him one of my javelins. Careful with that.
From the
A lot taller
full
than you.
length of this javelin, I want to roll him over.
Okay. You roll him over. There's a bunch of dirt stuck to his face where the blood has dried up and kept the the mud clumped up. The plate mail that he's wearing looks like it's in pretty bad shape. It's still usable by someone that's medium sized, but it's clearly been clubbed and messed up. But on him, he has a longsword, a shield, and an explorer's pack. But the explorer's pack is out of rations.
I want to kind of sift through his pockets. Does he have anything of value on his person other than that?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. And the other two of you, can you give me a perception check?
Yes. Try this one. See if it rolls better. Fuck yeah. That rolled a lot better.
13.
18.
18?
16.
Yeah.
Okay. So, on his persons, you're able to find a rolled up parchment, but that's the most interesting thing that you've found. Alien, you hear a noise coming from behind you from the wall.
Oh, shit.
The wall that we're looking at?
Mm-hmm.
I'll immediately turn towards the wall.
Right.
With
as you turn around, you see behind where the wall was, it is opened up. It appears to have been a secret door, and there are 3 bandits staring out at you from the other side.
Fuck these guys up.
And we will roll for initiative next time.
Oh, come on.
Fuck! Oh, shit. I didn't realize.
Thank you for joining us once again on Roll the Hard 20 podcast. Remember, you can find us and subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeart Radio. And if you like what you're hearing, please leave us that 5-star review. You could also contact the show directly at rollthehard20podcast@gmail.com or head on over to the website at rollthehard20podcast.com. And be sure to check out the galleries. We got a lot of really interesting stuff posted there. And finally, join us on our Patreon page at patreon.com/rollthehard20podcast. There are ways for you to help out the show and pick up swag. So until next session, keep your dice warm and your glass full as you roll those hard 20s.